conference. You too. Thank you. Dude, there's nobody in this Waymo car. Waymo got that pound in the trunk. So, what do you got there? Looks pretty cool. I'm gonna hit this pool, man. I'm just going to check it out. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dion coming to you from chilly and snowy Omaha, Nebraska. It's super pretty here right now, but it's time to hop on a flight and get out of the cold and get into some nice warm tropical weather with some palm trees. Now I'm standing outside of Eppley Airfield right now. It's under construction and the remodel is in full swing. So we got some time before our flight, so I'm gonna show you guys around Eppley Airfield. You may have noticed I changed my handle from Big Kid Travel to Dion Adventures. That is because somebody was already using the moniker Big Kid Travel on YouTube. So now I'm just gonna go by my name. So I'm Dion, nice to meet all of you. We're headed down to Maricopa County, just south of Phoenix, Arizona. And so my friend, he just bought a house. He's gonna show us around a little bit. And so we're gonna do some travel adventures. All right, so if everybody's ready, let's go ahead and go over to Eppley Airfield. All right, so made it to the airport. Let's go ahead and get going. So while we're on the subject of moving through the airport, I just wanna show you guys how I like to travel. This is my suitcase right here. Typically when I travel, I like to travel very, very light. So that's all I have is just a roller, usually a roller in a backpack, and nothing else, you know. Me personally, I just feel that it's just not necessary to ever do check bags and all of that stuff. So I like to travel light. And let me get inside. It's a little chilly out here, and I will explain how and why I travel light. All right, making our way through these cars. This AI stuff is really cool. These little red lights right here is really interesting. It's just like a camera if you look at it. It's like a camera on there, and it's, you know, just watching, I guess, a range of cars, maybe like, you know, 3 or 4 cars, and using the AI to determine whether a spot is vacant. You can see further up ahead that green one has indicated that there's a spot open. I like this license plate. Had to stop here, check that out. Travel bug. All right, they get it, let's go. And sure enough, just like it says here in green, this spot is open. It's pretty cool how it does that. I guess the name of the company is Park Assist. So that's pretty cool. Hi. So there's a lot of construction going on at Eppley Airfield. So let me show you around.
Going down.
Let's see, we got Allegiant, Southwest, United, Alaska, American Delta, Frontier. We got some airlines here, you know what I'm saying?
First floor, press 3 for the Eppley office.
All right, so this is Eppley Airfield. It's still under construction, but they added the lights. That's pretty cool. Looks like this is going to be a lot more organized in terms of, you know, boarding and pickups and drop-offs. You can see there be separate lanes. You can see over here what the old entry doors look like, and this show, excuse me, this is a look at what it's about to look like at all the entry doors. Now for y'all that, you know, travel a lot and I would say are used to bigger airports, this might not mean a lot, but it's long overdue here. You know, we haven't had an update in quite a while. I actually didn't know you could go through these, so I'm just going this way. Not an exit, turn around. So I wonder if they're gonna open this up in the future. You know, if you take a look at the wall here, it looks like because this used to all be connected. So hopefully it's all connected back up in the future. That'd be great. But either way, it's a welcome upgrade. So let's get up here and get ready to get past TSA. But before that, I want to share some things about how I travel that I think would be helpful for all of you out there. Okay, so one thing that I like to do when I travel is I like to always travel as light as possible. Number one, I like to carry a backpack with everything that is necessary, and then I'll carry my roller bag, which you saw a second ago, which will include all of my hygiene stuff, the non-essential stuff, right? You know, I've been to 10-day trips, 8-day trips. I've been out of the country using this method. Typically, a roller and a backpack is all that I need. Generally speaking, nobody cares what you're wearing. If you're going to a conference or something like that, usually it's like a 1 or 2 day conference. You too, thank you. You're usually at a conference for 1 to 3 days, so maybe you need to bring 3 nice outfits. And the other days that you're there, you're just moving around. Nobody's paying attention to what you're wearing. So typically I'll just bring, you know, some t-shirts, some shorts, you know, if I'm going to be in a cold climate, you know, a couple of pair of jeans. But most of that stuff can fit in a rolling bag. You generally speaking, you don't need a big old, you know, thing that has to be checked with all this stuff. Now, if you're one of those people that likes to have a check bag and everything, do your thing. Like, see how this gentleman is behind me? That's how I like to roll. I like how he's rolling. He's got the backpack, he's got the roller. That's all you need for most of your trips. Having a roller allows you to get all the weight off of you. So my backpack just has my essentials. It just has my camera, my charger, you know, some basic hand creams, sanitizer, you know, laptop. I don't want to check a bag for anything that if I get disconnected from my bag, right? Let's say I have a connection flight and the bag doesn't get on the airplane or whatever. I still have everything that I need on me. And so even if I lose my luggage, I still can move around and get everything done that I need to get done. Another reason is it's also a safety thing, right? If I have all of my stuff on me, it's a lot harder in most cases. I know there's some cases, but in most cases, it's a lot harder for luggage to be stolen, to be misplaced or something if it's always on your person. So for those reasons, and I'm sure there's more that I'm forgetting, that's how I like to roll. So that's how I like to do it. Let me know how you like to travel in the comments below. It's about time to hop on this airplane, so let's go ahead and get to it. Another thing that I love about Eppley Airfield is the simplicity of it. We all know at a lot of the bigger international airports, getting in and out of the airport it's a bit of a bear, let's be honest. Here, as you can see, there's hardly ever a massive line. Sometimes there's a big rush, you know, like in another week or two, there's going to be a big Christmas holiday rush. But for the most part, it's kind of like this. Maybe you'll have, you know, 5, 10 people in each of these lines, sometimes up to 30 maybe. But the lines are pretty light. You can get in and you can get out, which is super duper helpful and super duper convenient. All right, so for whatever reason, once I got past TSA, I started shooting a lot of the clips in vertical mode as if I was shooting for social media. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention or whatever, but on with the adventure. Okay, so this is a photo of myself and my buddy Django. Django's a content creator from Omaha, Nebraska as well. Django was on the airplane with me, but we sat far apart, so there's nothing to show. So this is the first shot of us when we got off the airplane and met up in Phoenix, Arizona. Let's get to it. So I always wondered what it was like to rent an EV in Phoenix, Arizona. So I'll show you guys the Tesla Model Y. All right, charging her up. Tesla cool kids.
This curve pretty smooth.
Bro, this is insane. I'm not doing nothing and this mug is driving. Now here in Arizona. I saw a couple of outdoor restaurants back there, but they were, you know, chain stores that we've probably all been. Okay, so as soon as we got out of the airport, we were starving. So the first stop, you know, was to pick up some food. So we headed over to the spot that we found on Google Maps. It's called Los Cuatro Nietos. The 4 grandchildren is, I think, what that stands for. I'm learning Spanish, y'all. It's right off of East Mojave Street in Phoenix, Arizona. But anyway, I think I got the quesadilla tacos. Super good. Slamming, man. Everything I had was good. Highly recommend this place. Los Cuatro Nietos, Phoenix, Arizona. Let's go, baby. After an epic journey of traveling, flights, rental car, grabbing some grub, and getting checked into our room, we were finally able to meet up with the new homeowner. Meet Darnell. Congratulations to Darnell buying his first house down in Maricopa County, just south of Phoenix, Arizona. But wait a second, we're not in Maricopa County. We're not at a house. What's going on here? Well, we decided to go to a basketball game, and as you may know, the city of Phoenix has a pro NBA basketball team by the name of the Phoenix Suns. And so we decided to go to a game. Ironically, Darnell is a Boston Celtics fan. So it was a perfect opportunity for us to see an NBA basketball game and for Darnell to see his favorite team. Oh, that's dope. Oh, checking this out. So this is a cool bird's eye view of what it looks like walking into the arena. The Mortgage Matchup Center Arena, Phoenix, Arizona. That's wow. Yes, we're sitting in the nosebleeds. But who cares, man? We're in Phoenix, Arizona. Let's go, baby.
This is weird. Imagine it coming in the summer, like it's hot in the morning, but it's like a comfortable 75 at night. It's crazy.
Dude, there's nobody in this Waymo car. There's nobody driving. It's moving forward on its own. Like there's nobody in there.
Jaguar.
That's wild. Waymo got that pound in the trunk. So yeah, let's talk about Waymo for a second. So yes, we already had a rental car. And yes, it was a Tesla Model Y, so it already had self-driving capabilities. But we were dying to know what all the Waymo fuss was about. So this is our first reaction to riding in a Waymo. Let's go. Crazy. I'll take the other side. What's up, Django? Waymo, dude. Nobody in the driver's seat. Check it out.
There's literally nobody up here.
This is absolutely insane. Like, this car has nobody in the driver's seat, and it's...
This is real. It's really happening, and I can't believe it.
All right, you guys got to check this out. Check this out.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Riding tips. This experience may feel futuristic. See the seatback card for more information.
It got real for us when it was time to turn the corner. At this point, the car really had to know which lane to stay in and how to avoid pedestrians and other obstacles on the road. So here we go. It's like, this is where the tech is at right now, how it's scanning the road and whatnot. But maybe future iterations of this vehicle, all of this tech is more compact. It's just built into the car. You can't even see it. Literally, bro, we're driving like in this car. I don't know what to say right now. Like, I'm floored. Whoa.
Dude just put his turn signal on.
And just like that, we're at our destination, all in one piece, no issues. I'm still shocked. Paparazzi shot from far away. So the next day, it was finally time to head down to Maricopa County and check out the homeowner's brand new house. And also, Darnell is a first-time homeowner. So let's go ahead and check it out. Down here at Darnell's house with the man himself, Django.
I'm a man.
That's right. Well, yeah, stay tuned. We got some more to share with you guys.
Little progress. It's gonna be the second guest room. Right now, some air mattress, a fan I need to put up. Bathroom's coming along. And this room got a light up. Yep, did that myself. Yep, got a bed in here. Already had my first guest. Yes, sir. All right, still pretty clean up here. Got this makeshift cord for my Ethernet work. Got the laundry rooms coming a little long. You know, got my little, your digs. Got my little workout room kicking. All right now. Got the weights in here. Got my little sound/TV system. You know, got my posters. Those gonna go up soon. Storage closet. Yep, all empty boxes. Yes, sir. Figure out what I'm gonna do with these shoes. So yeah, almost forgot the best part of the hallway. Got that there. I don't know what we're gonna do with that, but we gonna figure it out. The office, you know, put that light up. Coming along, put the lines up, the curtains, I mean, you know. It's moving, you know, finally got a bed. Got the curtains up. That's new. Still got to do some work, you know. Bathroom, things are coming along. Finally utilizing the shower. See how I coming along with that. All right now, y'all.
Yeah, this dude Darnell got it chilling. Look, he got a spot for the swimming pool back here. It's nice, man. It's nice. Big props to my homie Darnell.
Nice on my feet. Take your shoes off, dude.
Yeah, this is let's see what my feet look like. This is nice, bro.
Dude,
like,
that's what your feet look like? Are you still recording?
Bro, he got cacti back here, boy. He really in Arizona. I'm proud of this dude, man. He like really came. I conquered out here. Like, this dude been talking about making this stuff happen for about 3-4 years. He put it all together. Real cool. If you ask me, Maricopa feels like a city that grew up fast. You've got wide new streets, big master plan neighborhoods, and lots of folks who moved here for space and affordability rather than nightlife or history. If you want the big city feel, you got to stay in Phoenix. You got Tempe, Mesa, Scottsdale, Glendale, lots of stuff going on around there. Maricopa is the new kid on the block. I think it will remain family friendly for a long time to come, but I do think there will be something for younger people to do, younger adults and career-oriented people as well. Watch, I bet he's getting in it. We saw one of the first ever made Nissan Z Protos. I had to say something.
Is it fast? Is it fast?
Yeah, I got her to 130.
230?
130.
Oh, 130.
She's been good. She's about 155.
Yeah, looks good, man. That's the proto one? Wow. Looking good, man. I've got a Z32, but yeah, I'm drooling over these. Well, keep her clean, man. Take care. Whew. I bet he gets stopped a lot. The next stop on our Arizona adventures is an epic excursion up in the mountains. However, before we could do that, Django telepathically forced me to make a pit stop so he could pick up some bleeding edge, hands-free tech. So let's do that first. What are the odds I would see somebody from Iowa in Arizona? Interesting. We weren't wasting any time. Straight to the protective eyewear. So, what do you got there? Looks pretty cool.
Just in time to bust them on ATVs.
Now, I'm seeing in the background here, it says live streaming. So you can do live streaming and
yeah, that's
like, that's
something that's kind of interesting, because up until now, like if you're trying to live stream on Instagram, for example, you have to use your phone. That's the only option that you have. There's a way through a product called Yellow Duck that you could live stream like with a video switcher and multiple cameras and stuff, but it's not supported by Instagram, so you run the risk of getting your account jacked. So this is an interesting way that's like approved, where it's not your phone and you can live stream to Instagram, and there really isn't any other option for that.
That's pretty cool. RayBan. Now we're ready to hop on some ATVs and do some serious off-roading. Let's get to it. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
We got the back brake, we got the front brake.
It was at this very moment that I dropped my phone. Yep, I dropped my phone and I didn't even realize it. I kept going on the excursion and I found out 5 minutes later that my phone was missing. I had to turn back around and go find my phone. And to my absolute horror, my phone was cracked. And you'll see that in the picture coming up. Luckily for me, I was eligible for an upgrade because I did not have the insurance. I did not have the equipment protection plan that I was supposed to have. So all is well, and I can go back to enjoying my excursion. Let's get to it.
My pleasure.
Ash.
Y'all want some assistance with photo?
Yeah, can we do Those are kind of hard. Alright. Yeah, I'll send those over.
What up, my name's Sam out here in the Sonoran Desert with Arizona Outdoor Fun.
Cut! Are y'all having fun? Yeah!
Excuse me, sir. Do you know where I might find some schmango?
There's actually some right here.
Oh,
You're in
okay,
the right
cool.
area.
Oh, there we go. I've been looking for some Shango out here all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Tell us what this is.
This is, we say dick.
Doing what? Mining for gold. These are Brad Shaw.
You want some Shango for that?
Estimated 12 to 14 billion.
I broke my phone, but I had a blast. It's time to wrap up, head back to the B&B, and take a dip in the swimming pool. Nothing like swimming when it's freezing back home. Let's go, baby. What a beautiful view, though. Wow. Like it's keeping that straight.
It's just driving.
Yeah. I mean, we're just out along for the ride. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. What do you guys think? Leave a comment below this video. So let me show you around our place a little bit. It's basically like a apartment slash condo community. We stayed here right off of 56th and Bell Road in Scottsdale, Arizona. It's called Discovery at Tatum Place. Highly recommended if you want a more homey feel. Each unit has its own assigned parking. Trash is close by if you're cooking or hosting something, and it's right off the main street. Bell Road connects up with pretty much everything, interstate, resorts, pretty much anything you could look for. There's a ton of stuff to do in this area. I highly recommend the Scottsdale area if you're looking for a family trip or a trip to entertain someone like a girlfriend. Okay, so after that we went for some grub, and then I'll show you this really cool cave before we wrap up.
I dated a girl for 2 years.
So this is the actual
I fell off.
Got Django with me, man. Go Django.
That's what it looked like.
The food down in Arizona was absolutely delicious. I will definitely be coming back just for the food alone. We went to several restaurants while we were down here, and none of them disappointed. The food is delicious. But if you're not sure about the food in Arizona, make no mistake, I'll leave a list of some of the restaurants we visited in the description below the video. But now we're off to the basketball court. One of my favorite parts of the trip was getting some exercise in. This trip to the basketball court was so ridiculous. We went to Walmart and I bought a pair of shoes, and Django bought a basketball just so we can hoop this one time. And then we left the basketball there. It was such a ridiculous thing to do, and I'm so glad that we did it, to be able to say that we played basketball in Arizona for no reason at all.
We're about to white men can't jump these fools.
That's right.
I bet I can post up anybody in this neighborhood park.
Ever thought you'd be hooping in Arizona?
Gotta practice.
Yeah, I gotta stay sharp for the big leagues.
Elbow in. See that?
Oh, nice. I can shoot. And that was probably the only shot either of us hit that day. I can shoot.
Kobe!
I've never seen Kobe in that ball. It's funny because it looks kind of like maybe that's gonna be cool.
So we linked up with Darnell one last time before the end of the trip. Apparently he had never driven an EV before, let alone a Tesla. So we took the Model Y around the block for one last spin.
I'm trying to learn some tricks he used to do when he was in his 20s.
Get this mountain shot. That's crazy, yo.
The part that sold me is the fact you can kind of just see mountains all around.
Yeah, it's like you're in Denver without the bad weather. Denver gets cold in the wintertime. That's therapy. This is my first real trip to Arizona aside from connection flights at the Phoenix airport, so I had to knock something off my bucket list. So we had to hit up Hole in the Wall. It's a popular tourist destination for photography and hiking. It's located just a few miles from the Phoenix International Airport. And I must admit, I really wish I could have stayed there a few more hours. There's a lot to do. You've got the Hall of Fame Fire Museum, the Phoenix Zoo, and the park itself is a whole journey. But for this trip, that's all the time we had left. So we took a few photos, checked out some of the views, and scurried over to the airport right at the last minute so we wouldn't miss our flight. I don't know if they liked you, man. They really backed up quick. Whoa. Just about to grab it. So, what do you think? How was the trip?
Oh, it's video.
Yeah, the video.
Okay.
How was the trip?
Riding in the Tesla with you was more scary than riding in the self-driving car.
I admit I pushed it. I tried to see the limits of it, but
My favorite part was the self-driving car, the Waymo. That was my favorite part.
yeah, that was a good one. Trying to hold on for dear life here, guys.
We didn't even know about it before we got here.
Right.
That's what's so cool.
So stable. What's that 5X? All right. We back in Omaha, Nebraska. I'm beat, man. I'm ready to go home, take a shower, and relax. But it was a great trip. Arizona, Phoenix, Maricopa. Let me know what you guys think of this travel experience in the comments below. And let me know, where should I travel for the next video? What a great trip. All right, peace.
Operation so that they can get from home to their aircraft to their destination.
All right, so one thing I forgot to share with you guys was the new car rental facility here at Eppley Airfield. So again, you know, it's got its charm. It's not remarkable compared to some of the other international airports, but while we're here, why not take a peek around? So let's poke our head in there and see what that looks like. This is the Omaha, Nebraska Eppley Airfield Rental Car Service Center. All right, so this is a look at it. You've got all the big players here: Enterprise, Alamo, National, Avis, Payless, Dollar, Thrifty. So if you're ever in Omaha, Nebraska, and you're worried about if you can get a rental car, this is what you're looking at. A place that I would gladly come and just shoot some content at, just because of how cool it looks. You know, you've got some really nice lighting and things like that. But yeah, this is the new, fairly new. I'd be dishonest if I said new. It's been here for a little while, but relatively new rental car center. It's got some cool architecture going on, you know. So this is the rental car center. Now, once you make your reservation, holy moly, that's kind of creepy to walk on. It's all glass. Once you make your reservation, okay, then you just make your way over here. I'm gonna hit that restroom on the way out. Once you get your reservation locked in, and you make your way down these escalators. Very pleasing aesthetically in here. You kind of make your way down these escalators, and just like your typical rental car service, different levels have different brands. So this one is level 1 for Hertz, Avis, Payless, Budget. Yeah, you know, just like any other service center. You make your way out and, you know, bring your receipt and pick up your car. So that's the Eppley Airfield rental car service center. I'm a Hertz guy. Sometimes I'll do something just cheap, but it's all about customer service, you know. I like the Hertz experience. I had a membership with them for a while now. I just rent my cars, but it's a good time. It's a good time. And this is what it looks like coming up from the rental car center. Some cool lights and stuff in here. But it's nice. It's nice and updated. That's the nice part about it. It's very pleasing, you know. Looks pretty good.